Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second half of the show. Of course, I am your host, Override Gaming. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, as well as giving your predictions for the remaining fights. Of course, we are taking the trip to the Cruiserweight division, as two-thirds of Legato del Fantasma will take on the team of Ricochet and Wesley. Now, you might wonder what's going on in the Cruiserweight division as of late. Of course, Legato del Fantasma has said they're restoring honour and prestige to the Cruiserweight division that it has so vitally lost over the years by being fighting champions. And obviously Kushida has tried twice to get his championship back and failed. He is not convinced. He thinks these guys are trying to set the fans up. He thinks he's trying to pull the wool over their eyes. And really there's something dastardly going on behind the scenes. So, in order to make sure there's no foul work at play, he has decided to come out and be in Ricochet and Wesley's corner. Of course, Ricochet and Wesley looking to climb up the ranks in the Cruiserweight division, as well as the members of Legato del Fantasma, who will be looking for a championship shot for the tag team titles. Let's see how this turns out. So we have a bout from the Cruiserweight division as Wesley and Ricochet go up against Legato del Fantasma, as Wesley and Joaquin Wilde start things off. Being dragged to the ropes here. Now you might be wondering what Kushida's doing out here. He wasn't too happy losing his Cruiserweight Championship to Santos Escobar, and ever since that, even though he tried to win it back in Money in the Bank, frog splash there from Joaquin Wilde. Ever since he's been trying to win it back, he's been quite salty, I guess is the best way to put it. He realises that, referee, cover. Kick out at one there from Wesley. Newly acquired addition to the Cruiserweight division, by the way. And obviously Ricochet, we know he is the one and only, as Raul Mendoza enters the ring. We saw in a tweet here from Kushida, he wasn't happy with Santos Escobar and he wanted to make sure that there was no cheating going on. Even though the past few matches, I've got to say, that these guys have had... Oh! Flying knee there from Wesley. The past few matches these guys have had, Santos has kept it fairly clean, I have to say. He has been honourable as a fighting champion, defending his title twice and winning twice. Well, winning the title and defending it against the same person and still winning. Phoenix splash there from Ricochet. Let's not also forget about these men who are in the ring right now. Kick out at two there from Raul Mendoza. Of course, Raul Mendoza and Joaquin Wilde, two Cruiserweight tag team specialists. Oh, Phoenix splash again from Ricochet. Ricochet, former US champion, North American champion, Intercontinental champion. This guy has done a lot for the scene here in WWE. Well travelled yet again. I feel like I said that every episode, but it has to be said. As Ricochet now counters, brings him to the ropes, striking Raul Mendoza, and now here he goes. Raul Mendoza. Oh, are we looking for it? Head scissors takedown. And yet again, Ricochet proving why he is the one and only. Kick out at two there. And now Wesley getting involved. Missed there from Ricochet, but he follows it up with a shooting star press. No. Not gonna happen. Referee needs to get things in order. Pump handle there from Mendoza. Kick out at two. Kushida at ringside, willing the team of Wesley and Ricochet on. Wesley needs to get out of the ring here, or we could get them disqualified. But there goes Raul Mendoza. And Mendoza looking at Wesley here. Oh, Ricochet. Ricochet, what's he doing? Samoan driver. Or is that cross-leg Michinoku driver? My bad. One. Referee counting. No, referee got in the way there. Which gave enough time there for Joaquin Wilde to break up the pin. And I think this is the thing that Kushida's on about. The smart plays that these guys are doing. As here comes Ricochet, top rope. And both of Legato del Fantasma trying it there. Obviously, discretion is the better part of valor. Ricochet knew to get down. As here comes the double team now from Mendoza and Joaquin Wilde off the top rope. Moonsault there from Joaquin Wilde. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Because here we go. Yet again. This here is what we need to see. Cruiserweight action here on Velocity. But here comes Joaquin Wilde, drop kick to the back. As here comes Wesley now. Chop to the back. Kick to the stomach. And now Wesley showing us why he needs to be in the Cruiserweight division. Why he could be a potential candidate for Cruiserweight champion. Superman forearm there from Wesley. And now Wesley picks up Joaquin Wilde, slingshot there off the top rope. This could be it. 1, 2. No, kick out at 2. And what's Kushida doing here? What's Kushida doing? Kushida! Oh my word! Why is he attacking? Why is he attacking? He's grabbed Mendoza off the top rope. Ref didn't see it. Oh, kick out at 2. Ref didn't see Kushida grab Mendoza off the ring apron. And again, the referee isn't seeing it. And now Ricochet. What is going on here? 6:30. I can't believe this. What's going on? This could be it. 1, 2, 3. Kushida just helped Legato del Fantasma pick up the win. What about that? I didn't think Kushida would go to those kinds of lengths. It was a kick out from 2 when Wesley hit his finisher. But at the same time, Kushida had a very big part to play in the way Ricochet and Wesley won that match. Kushida it's almost like he's losing his mind that he hasn't got his Cruiserweight Championship back. But either way, Wesley and Ricochet pick up the win. They're happy about it. I don't think they've seen a replay yet, as we have at home. But wow. Wow, 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 wow. What an ending to the match. Stay tuned, as we have a debut. Another one. Next.
We now take a trip to the Evolution division with another number 1 contenders match, as the top 2 ranked stars in the Evolution division in Shayna Baszler and Io Shirai will go head to head to determine the new number 1 contender for Becky Lynch's Evolution title at main event. Will the genius of the sky prevail, or will the submission magician make Io Shirai snap, nap, or tap? Only one way to find out. Let's go.
So this is a very interesting matchup. We have the grappling style of Shayna Baszler against the high-flying prowess of Io Shirai. Now, these are the top 2 ranked competitors in the Evolution division, believe it or not. Yes. Oh, wait. Baszler's taken to the sky here. Now, this is interesting. Is she mocking Io Shirai's high-flying prowess? Oh, she's missed. She missed. And now Io can turn the tables. Wasn't a good idea there. And now here comes Io Shirai. Backbreaker there. Io Shirai hasn't had the best of times. Kamigoye there. She hasn't had the best of times. She lost to Raquel Gonzalez in the opening night of Velocity. And she was the first to go when it came to that 8-woman battle royal to determine the new #1 contender for the Evolution Championship. However, in the rankings, she is second. Second to this woman right here, the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler. One of the most dominant women's champions we have ever seen in our time. She was the original Velocity Women's Champion before it got changed to the Evolution Championship. She's got a triangle locked on here. And look at the power! Power game there from Io Shirai to pick her up, slam her, and get out of that triangle. Could have been very dangerous there. And now here comes Io Shirai off the top rope from Baszler. Trying to stop. Baszler misses. Takedown there from Baszler. So this should be interesting for Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch has said that she wants to be a fighting champion. A submission move here. Another one from Shayna Baszler. And again, Io escaping that. Knowing that she needs to get out of that. Strikes here from Baszler. And now this could be it here. Could be going for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out there from Io Shirai. Oh, missed there. Missed the knee. And now here comes Io Shirai. Coming back here. She needs to get going. She needs a win. She needs to get a win. Kick there from Shirai. 1, 2. No, kick out there from Baszler. The genius is the Sky. As I said, being on a losing streak, she needs this win here. As now, here comes Shirai, top rope. We know what she can do here. Elbow there to Baszler's heart. Now picking Baszler up. What can she do here? Irish whip to the corner. What's she thinking of? What's she thinking of? She's bringing her to the top rope. This could be very, very dangerous. Palm strike there. What's she thinking of doing? What's she doing? Oh, could be Spanish Fly. Avalanche Spanish Fly. Avalanche Spanish Fly. Taking caution to the wind here. This is what Io Shirai is risking to become a #1 contender for the Evolution Championship. She's been given a second chance. A new lease of life here. As now she's going to the top rope looking for the moonsault. Baszler wise enough to get out of there. Like a cat, making sure she was able to intercept her. And now, Baszler looking for the Kira through the clutch. Kira through the clutch locked in. The Kira through the clutch is locked in. Shirai with nowhere to go. She could be tapping here. No! Elbows to the ribs. And yet again, Io is able to escape. It's been a huge game of cat and mouse here. Big slam there from Io Shirai. And now this could be it. This could be what she needs. Becky Lynch might... no, Baszler's getting up. Baszler's getting back up. Again, looking for the moonsault. And yet again, Shirai taking too much time. Taking too much time. And again, Baszler able to counteract. As here comes Baszler with that submission once again. And this could be a tap. This could be a tap here. No! Io Shirai yet again escaping. She knows what she needs to do here. As here comes Io Shirai. Now that's it. That's the chance she needs. And yet again, to the top rope. But Baszler knew what she was going to do. Missile drop kick. Wasn't able to counteract that. And now to the top rope. Once again, Io. Moonsault. Becky Lynch, meet your opponent. Io Shirai has picked up the win and will now face Becky Lynch in a few weeks' time at Main Event. What a match here tonight. Both back and forth. Io doing everything she could to escape the Venus flytraps of Shayna Baszler's submissions. Huge avalanche Spanish fly, throwing caution to the wind. As we take another look at the pin attempt. 1, 2, it wasn't enough. Baszler was still able to survive. Again, another pin attempt, another submission attempt by Baszler. Escaped. And then there we go. Moonsault. And look how it means to Io Shirai. Becky Lynch versus Io Shirai at main event. How about that for a matchup? Ladies and gentlemen, we still have more action to come. So stay tuned on Velocity. Hi, I'm your Intercontinental Champion, Josh Cole, with an important announcement for the entire division. I aim to uphold the prestige and honour that this title has around WWE. And that means not just fighting any and anybody. Which brings me on to Riddle. Now I hear your challenge for my Intercontinental Championship match, but as you can see, I am not in the correct gear to compete. However, I have an associate of mine who will be happy to fight you. So, if you can defeat my associate, Big Bear, look at him, he's already raring to go. If you can defeat him, then maybe I'll talk about having a future Intercontinental Championship match at main event. Big Bear, go and do your thing. I have just got word from upper management in Velocity and it is official. Josh Cope will accompany Big Bear to the ring to make his debut in Velocity against the original bro, Riddle. If Riddle wins, he will get an Intercontinental Championship shot at Josh Cole's Intercontinental Championship at main event. Who will win? Will Big Bear overpower Riddle, or will Riddle manage to find a way to win and become the number one contender for the Intercontinental Championship? Only one way to find out. So here we go. Big Bear's debut against Riddle. Riddle, a striker and a submission specialist. Putting it to work already. There we go. And he's busted Big Bear open already. Well, how about that? That's something we weren't expecting. What do we know about Big Bear? Bleeding is not much of a thing to him. Broton there from Riddle. This guy was born in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. Moved to Birmingham, England at a young age where he met Josh Cole in school. These guys are school friends. German suplex there from Big Bear. Addis Ababa had a long life of crime. He went to prison, came out, and now he's learned to become a WWE wrestler. Obviously, Josh Cole had a hand in that. And now he's supporting Josh Cole in his ventures as Intercontinental Champion. Again, Josh Cole, his associate Big Bear, with a big Alabama slam. And a stomp to the gut to boot. Making sure that we can see something out of this partnership here. I lost my train of thought slightly. Sorry about that. But here we go. Matt Riddle up to the top rope. Could be doing some damage against Big Bear. Waiting for him to get to his feet. Of course, if Riddle wins tonight, he will get an Intercontinental Championship match against Josh Cole at main event. As here comes Riddle. Broton! Moonsault off the top rope. How about that from Riddle? We often, oh my god, downplay his athletic ability. But here comes Riddle. Riddle now, looking for the pro mission. Looking for the pro mission. Looking for the pro mission. Rope break there from Riddle. Kick out there from Big Bear. What's he looking for here? What's he looking for here? Oh, could be looking for Bro Derek. Could be looking for Bro Derek. Josh Cole. Josh Cole's broke up the pin. Josh Cole making sure that he didn't get involved. It is in a Continental Championship match. Big Bear was about to lose. And now Riddle being assaulted by Josh Cole. How about that? That there, a stunning conclusion to tonight's match as we move on to the next match.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a main event, and what a colossal main event we have in store for you. As the Ring General Walter will look to avenge his loss earlier in the night with Imperium as he takes on the Scottish Warrior Drew McIntyre and the Swiss Superman in Cesaro. Of course, Cesaro and Drew McIntyre both competing in the Money in the Bank ladder match and both came up short, but these men are the top superstars in the World Heavyweight Championship division right now. So, who will win out of these three big, strong, colossal men, and who will go on to face Edge at main event for the World Heavyweight Championship? Let's find out.
So here we are, big main event. The Ring General, the Scottish Warrior, and the Swiss Cyborg Superman, Cyberman, as I said last week, gets underway. Triple threat match here for the main event of Velocity. Three big powerhouses, the top three ranked competitors right now for the World Heavyweight Championship that Edge won last week, or last night, sorry, on Velocity. As now Walter going one-on-one with Drew McIntyre here and Cesaro. Remember, these guys were on the same team a couple weeks ago. A lot of respect these guys have for each other. All three international superstars. Of course, you got Walter, the longest reigning champion in modern history. Held the UK Championship for over 2,000 days. We have the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre. This man was the first ever British WWE champion. First British Royal Rumble winner as well. And then, of course, we have the absolute tank that is Cesaro. Can take anything you throw at him. This man was performing in a Money in the Bank ladder match with a concussion and almost won the briefcase. Of course, Drew McIntyre had his fair share of high spots as well. He almost capitalised on winning the Money in the Bank ladder match, but it wasn't to be. And of course, Swerve is now the Money in the Bank briefcase holder. He is the one. Cesaro gets back in the ring here. You gotta say, what does it mean for Edge? Finally back on top as the World Heavyweight Champion. Big slam there from Cesaro yet again. And Walter just standing back here, doing his thing. Of course, out here, watching his respective faction members of Imperium as Cesaro throwing Walter outside the ring. What a powerbomb. And now Cesaro, pound for pound, the strongest man in Velocity right now, showing exactly why they call him that. Walter there, frustrated. And Cesaro threw him out the ring. One. Kick out at one there. And now it's the two big boys. Switzerland versus Austria. Walter getting the best of the exchange. Of course, Walter lethal with those chops, and there we go. McIntyre back to his feet now. And now here comes Walter. The big Austrian lifting Drew McIntyre. Look at the power from Walter. Jackhammer connects. One. Kick out at one from McIntyre. And now Cesaro is sizing up the competition as here he goes. One-on-one with Walter, but no. Walter was able to counteract there, giving him a big clothesline. Now what's Walter looking for here? He's going to throw him to the corner. McIntyre getting a hold. Boom! Big back suplex. Now here comes Walter. Misses with the clothesline. McIntyre able to capitalise.
Headbutt there from McIntyre. And now what's he looking for here? What's he looking for here? Perhaps a DDT? Inverted suplex. And now he's going for the cover. Cesaro. Quick there to break up the pin. And now it's a Scottish Warrior versus a Swiss Superman. Future Shock DDT coming up. That could be it. 1, 2, no. Big main event. What have you got to be like for Edge, who's sitting in this position now, a heavyweight in his own right, but knowing three of these big, powerful, strong men are going to be the number one contender for his championship at main event. That there's got to set some confidence, or it can lessen somebody's confidence, you know? Look at Cesaro here, torn into the crowd as Drew McIntyre gets to welcome Walter. Big carb stomps there. But you got to think, after the journey Edge made to come back after 9 years, finally win a world championship, to be up against a guy who can chop your chest off, a guy who's the strongest man in Velocity, Cesaro with the UFO, and the guy that can kick your head off with one kick. Maybe... Oh, what a sleeper slam there from Cesaro. I don't know. Maybe we'll have to hear from Edge soon enough. He's obviously not here tonight, taking a rest after his title win last night against Kenny Omega. Again, Kenny Omega. He's in action next week, by the way. Gotta think what's happened to him. He obviously held on to the title during the pandemic after defeating the likes of Matt Hardy, Samoa Joe and John Cena. Sharpshooter time, perhaps for Cesaro. Walter's got nowhere to go. Drew McIntyre's outside the ring. Walter could tap here. We could have a new number one contender. Will Walter tap? No, he won't. Able to get out of the way. Cesaro goes for the pin and McIntyre breaks it up. As here now comes Cesaro. Again, more power. Big slam. 1. Swiss Superman. Not able to quell Drew McIntyre. Kicking out at 1. Perhaps Cesaro coming for the Claymore there from McIntyre. This could be it. 1, 2. No, kick out there from Cesaro. Are you kidding me? Cesaro was looking for the giant swing. McIntyre popped up. Absolute reflexes. I was able to hit a Claymore on Cesaro. Again Cesaro bleeding there. And now it's Walter's turn. What's Walter doing here? Big throw into the corner. And now, gonna work on that arm. Cesaro slowly getting back to his feet. And now Cesaro squaring off against Walter. Oh, big crash. And again, Cesaro doing what he can. McIntyre's rolled out. 1, 2. This could be it. No, Walter kicks out. What a main event we have for you guys tonight. One of these men will be the number one contender for Edge's Velocity World Championship. World Heavyweight Championship. Up kick there from Walter. Draw breaker there from Cesaro. Stunned Walter in the corner. And now, what's he thinking here? No, Walter's able to counteract. Able to counteract. Big slam there from Walter. And now here comes McIntyre back into the fray. Perhaps looking for a Claymore. No, Walter. Walter's able to catch him. Walter's able to catch him. Powerbomb. And another one. And a third powerbomb. That's got to be it. That's got to be it. 1, 2. No, McIntyre kicks out. Walter's throwing caution to the wind. He knows this is a chance. Splash. He had this match here, there and won. Cesaro's struggling to get back to his feet. And now Walter, another powerbomb. High stack. 1, 2, 3. No! McIntyre kicks out again. And now Cesaro trying to get back into the ring. Misses Walter's attack. McIntyre's doing everything he can to stay alive. Big slam there from Cesaro. And now McIntyre waiting, sizing his opponent up. Claymore!
Cesaro was wasting too much time with Walter. And Cesaro McIntyre capitalised. And McIntyre is your new #1 contender. What a triple threat match we've seen. Let's take a look at the replays. McIntyre did everything he could to stay alive. Kicking out of multiple power bombs. Sharpshooters. And putting a Claymore of his own to finish the match. Cesaro did his fair share of work. So did Walter. But in the end, it was too much. And Captain Claymore, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre, will face Edge for the Velocity World Heavyweight Championship at main event. Thank you guys for watching Velocity. See you guys next week. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment who your favourite match was, who your predictions were, and also who's your favourite, who's not your favourite. Let me know how I can improve. I know my commentary wasn't as good this time. I do apologise. I'll try and do my best to make sure this is an immersive experience for you all. But Drew McIntyre is immersed in his win. We'll see you guys next week. Take care. Bye now.